Hello, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's reads. For the main part of the read, I'm using RPG Tarot deck by, I want to say, Jeff Aldrich and John Taylor. Yep. And the website is Simon & Schuster here at the bottom. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you're interested in this deck or stuff by those people, of course. Supportive Oracle Cards, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. I know there's a few websites on the bottom here. Feel free to freeze frame and check those out. There's also a Colette Baron Reed website. I'll give you that information here too. And also about the illustrator Jenna. There's Jenna's full name. Hopefully that's focusing. And there's some information on her, I believe, and some websites at the bottom. And last but not least, I use dice. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana, substituting 22 for 0 for the Fool, and 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, with a 4-sided dice choosing the element for the minor arcana. It's from the Dice Shop. They are from the Dice Shop. MathArtFun.com is the website. Hopefully you can read that if you're interested. That being said, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's james4astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. And with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Aquarius? Let's get through. Ooh, one more. That's it. So, okay, before I start blabbing, let's put down the cards, right? Okay. Sacred Unit at the bottom. So this does not have to be anything romantic. It can be. There's going to be one more romantic card showing up. Can be. Doesn't have to be. But overall, this energy I'm getting, like, people don't have to get along with you for you to get what you want out of the situation. I feel like for the people that's going to hit with the hardest, you already know that. It's just reminding yourself of that. Just remembering it. Because whatever the situation is, I feel like I've been just kind of flowing with it here and there. Flowing with it. How do I explain that? It's just kind of like it gets a little warm sometimes. It gets a little cold sometimes. Yeah, you just kind of flow with it. If I'm a little cold, I go towards the warm. If it's too warm, I go towards the cold. I just kind of flow with it. I don't know if it's really stable. I want to say stable Mabel for whatever reason. Stable Mabel, stable Cable, stable Rabel, stable Able, stable Able. I don't know. I feel like I've just been kind of surviving with it, quite frankly, because it's all over the place. I'm noticing I'm also seeing the Wheel of Fortune here with the Temperance card. The Temperance card is naturally very random, typically successful with it. The Wheel of Fortune is just random. And I feel like I've just been kind of like, yeah, it's a random situation, and it kind of handles itself randomly. I kind of relate to it in a random way. I don't know if I like it, but I don't know if I dislike it. I don't really get too attached to it because it's so random. Something here very random. And I feel like I'm just kind of mirroring that energy. At least I have been. I feel like I have been. I don't really have a goal at this point. Is that right? Can I, like, get one more? Queen of Wands. And the Magician, half in, half out. Not that you don't have any sense of where you want to go, but I'm just like, even if I have goals, I'm not overly motivated. Like, if it happens, great. If it doesn't. It's so random in this situation. Like, I don't get overly attached. I feel like I don't get overly attached because it's like things randomly happen here. It's kind of like if I was like, at the end of the day, I want to have a roast beef sandwich. And, like, I end up at a seafood restaurant for whatever reason, and they don't have that. I'm like, well, random things happen in this situation, so What else do I got going on here? I don't worry about it. I'm just like, oh, well, I wanted it, but whatever. I'm not surprised it happened this way, so whatever. I don't get overly attached. And it's kind of like a small goal like that, like a roast beef sandwich. You're like, all right, there'll be other opportunities. It's not like the last chance in my life to have one, so I'm not worried about it. Is there anything here that I'm missing? I think that's what we need for that part. All right, so this new development, I have a feeling you're going to be amused when it happens. Take it with a grain of salt. Grain of salt, gang, there. Yeah, I think you're going to be amused because something good happens that somebody else doesn't like. Like, things work out well. Because I get the Ten of Cups and the Moon card. The Moon card is sometimes the Pisces card. You might have a Pisces here. You don't have to. That's usually like a very intuitive, sometimes dreamy, lots of ideas. Maybe not the easiest to motivate depending on the situation. I'm saying this as a Pisces in case it sounds brutal. Raised by two Pisces too, I'm just saying. The Justice card reversed comes out with the Six of Wands coming up right side up, which is success. Something good is coming. Something good is happening. It's going well, but somebody else doesn't like it. They're like, no, that's not how that's supposed to happen. No, that's not right. I feel like I'm amused because I'm like, it's good. It's fine. It's not a bad thing. But like the way it happened and who got what, somebody's very bent out of shape about. Very bent out of shape. Like, no, that's not who's supposed to have that. No, that's not supposed to happen right now, or maybe even at all. And they're like all bent out of shape. They got their nose in a twist. It's just not good. But you're kind of like, listen, it's not that big a deal. Just calm down. Like, it's fine. You're seeing the stress play out, though, and it's not really backing down for some reason. The stress is there, but it's kind of like, but we're doing well. This is fine. This is affording us opportunities that we just didn't see before. This is not that bad. I feel like you're looking at it like this isn't really bad. Like, whoever's having this flip out, they're just kind of like, listen, we can relax. It's not that bad. And I feel like you're kind of catching on really fast, kind of like the reason they're upset is there's probably other things they wanted to happen that with this success that came in, it just took that right off the table. There's probably a bunch of things that they were planning on or wanted to happen, but with this success, took it right off the table, and now they're bent out of shape. And it's kind of like, well, it happened, so the sooner they get over it, the better we'll all be. Because it's not that... And I feel like it's the best for everybody. Whatever's going on, it is really the best for everybody. So, other people don't seem to be too worried about it at this point. Okay. I'm curious where this is going, because I really don't know just yet. Ten of Wands reversed. The Death card, and I get, like, these Five of Swords and the Optimism. It's not Optimism. What's it called? It's on there. The Fire Prince. Which is more of that random energy. I feel like people don't see it as a big issue also because they're not thinking that it's taking anything off the table. It's just like, this is just how it worked out today. Other people are looking at it like, this is just how it worked out today. You might be seeing this a little deeper, kind of like, no, this success, while things are still going to be random, it's going to be a different random. It's kind of like, it's almost like what just happened. Maybe we're used to working at this building, but due to this situation, we're going to have to work at this other building across town, which is going to have different things around it. Different people are going to be around there. Like it's going to be closer to work for some people. It's going to be further to work for others. It's going to give different opportunities, though. You seem to be seeing it. Other people don't seem to think it matters. What is this? Four of Swords and the Tower card slowly showing up. Yeah, there's a change coming here. It's just slowly creeping in. And I'm getting here with, what is that? The Judgment card and the Balance. It's not Balance. What is that? Keeper of the Scales. Balance. It is Balance. I don't know why I'm reading the secondary meanings instead of the name of the card, but apparently I am. it's done. It's a done deal. Judgment, I feel like judgment has been passed. Like, this is happening. And maybe that's why that other person is really bent out of shape about it, because they realize where this is going. They realize what's coming next because of this. You kind of see it too, but I don't see it upsetting you. Kind of like, oh, we work here, we work, on the other side of town, which is maybe 13 miles away. Oh, all right, we'll be fine. Like, we still have jobs, we're fine. But for some reason, this really bothers somebody. Okay, let's keep going. The Moon card shows up again on the dice. And then the Knight of Swords reversed. There's something more to this. There's something more to this. Queen of Swords shows up. Somebody literally tries to get in the way. I don't know what they're doing, but somebody's trying to stop this whole situation. I keep getting the judgment has already been passed. But somebody is really trying to cause a hubbub about this. And for some reason, I feel like I have this kind of like, maybe I should help people get over this. I feel like maybe I should. And I feel like they're saying that might not work out. You have this need to kind of like help everybody just kind of see the positive, help this energy get over it, and help move forward. Whoever's not happy with this, I feel like let them be. That's an idea. What they're saying to like really work with this situation, because for some reason you might have this urge to like help people get over it. They're saying don't do that to yourself. You don't have to. And there's even deeper levels to this. Like, you realize that whatever they wanted has just been taken off the table. It's just, you don't know exactly what was taken off the table. Don't work with them. Don't help them, is what I keep getting. It's probably not in your best interest or anybody else's if you help them. Because you might be able to find ways where they can salvage some of the stuff that they wanted, and it may not be to your benefit. It may not be for your best interest, let alone anybody else's. It might not be good for you or anybody else. Keep that in mind. They're saying, for this moment, whatever the change is, hone in on what you really like from it, because there's going to be something here that like, oh, I like that. Okay, that'll be cool for me. Hone in on that and just highlight it and make it happen. Highlight and make that happen. Make that stronger. Make that really, really punch up the emphasis on that to help make that happen. Because you can make that stronger and brighter than it was going to be. Something is weird with this, because I get like, somebody doesn't like this, but it's kind of like, you know what, it may not be something you really want to help. If you could see it in the full depth of what it is, I don't think you'd really help it, is what they're saying. Because there's a lot of like things going on under the surface. Yes, Aquarius is very, very intelligent. I know that. I'm not questioning that. But if you don't realize how deep something goes and how long somebody's been working at something that doesn't suit the situation, if you had access to that, I feel like you'd have a different opinion about what didn't happen. I feel like you'd be like, good, that shouldn't have happened. You'd probably be okay with it. It's a general read. Take it with a grain of salt, of course. Do what you need to do. Because if you just center on what you want and what you need from this, everybody will take care of themselves. Things will be fine. Centering on what you want, what you are seeing, like, because I get, like, whatever the judgment is, there's going to be something there. There's going to be something there is, like, right up your alley. Like, ooh, that's good. Highlight it. Accentuate it. Make it stronger, because I feel like you very much can. Make that stronger. Make that stronger. Your outcome, if you do that, you seem to have more autonomy. I don't know if that's the right word. You're very self-reliant. And you got a lot more coming out of it. You might have more control than you usually have in this situation, but I feel like I can enjoy this greatly. This could be a wonderful thing. I didn't realize that this opportunity was going to come my way, because by highlighting that whatever it is, highlighting it, making it stronger, it puts you in a standing where I don't feel like I have to worry about other people getting in my way as much. And I think that's really important. Like, if I don't have to worry about people getting in my way, and I can just kind of like move around more freely and more comfortably, that's what I really want, and I feel like you can have that. Especially when I get this card backing it up with the Sun Dancers. I just feel like I have more freedom to move and more freedom to do what I want. And I feel like helping that other energy might actually do the opposite. It might restrict and make it more uncomfortable for you than you're used to. So it's like I feel like I have this left or right option. Like if I help people who are upset, I kind of like I close myself in, and I feel like it's like I feel like I'm uncomfortable. I feel like I'm working in a very stale room with no windows. Versus like if I go this other way, I feel like I'm like working at a part where I'm like I have a lot of view. I can walk outside every now and then. I get some natural sunshine. I feel really good about it. I maybe even am able to work from home when I want to. I got a lot more flexibility than I would have had normally. I feel like that's why they're saying just highlight what you want, accentuate what you want, make it brighter, make it bigger, make it bolder. If you help these people who are upset, I just feel like I keep getting like it makes sense why you'd want to be a good person and do that. That's wonderful. But I'm getting in this situation, you don't know the depths of it. Sometimes we can help people because they're upset, but maybe we shouldn't be. It's kind of like maybe let them help themselves and just do what you need to do in this situation. Take it with a grain of salt. But I feel like this is one of those moments it's where it's all that layers and deepness that you don't know, the deepness, the deeper pieces of this that you don't really know that's down there. If you did, I feel like you'd handle this differently. And if this reading is hitting, they're like, let those people be responsible for themselves. Just do what you want at this time. Make things what you want, especially because it's been a random situation the whole time. Let this go where you want it to go. Highlight what you need. You're not a cruel person. I feel like the people who are really going to hit with this, you're not a cruel person, but you're not really responsible for other people who don't want to be happy. They can do other things. Just because they're choosing not to be happy doesn't make that something that you have to be a part of. If you want to help them very little and like try to help them have a better attitude but then let go, that's okay. Helping them see the bright side, that's okay, but not helping them make happen what they lost, because maybe they should have lost it. All right, we're going to let that go because I'm going to just keep talking about it for the rest of my life. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.